Hey guys, I'm here in the city of Izumo. As you can see, I climbed this mountain to get up here in the heat. It was absolutely terrible. But anyways, today I'm gonna ride the sleeper train that goes from here in Izumo all the way up to Tokyo. So I'm looking really forward to it. So yeah, let's go. Also, I forgot to mention, but Izumo is like a really nice and cool little city you can go to. So if you wanna like have an excuse to take the sleeper train somewhere from Tokyo, you can just take it here. So guys, I've made it to Izumo train station. As you can see, it's got this like cool little roof out front. I got like an hour or so before the train leaves. So I'm gonna buy some snacks for the train, which is very necessary for this trip, because snacks is very important for me. So yeah. Alright guys, so when we get on the train, I wanna buy one of these shower cards. I'm looking up which car I need to wait at, because they sell out basically as soon as people start boarding. Alright, so this random ass website says the tips for lining up is line up for car 4 or 11. So that's probably what I'm gonna do, I think. Alright guys, I have acquired some travel goods. I'm gonna reveal them when I get on the train. Oh, you can see through it. Well, I guess you know now. Alright guys, I'm on the platform now. This is what it looks like. I think this is the track that the train will arrive on, maybe? I don't know, I'm just guessing. Also, if anyone's curious how much it costs for the shower card, it's only 330 yen. I'll show you guys more how it works later when we get on the train. Looks like this train is leaving. It's heading for Nimi. I've been to Nimi, it's really nice. Let's go and look at the sunset before it sets. I think it should probably look pretty nice. Wow, guys. Looks pretty cool, I think. Let's go a bit more this way and see. Yeah, that's pretty nice sunset, I think. What do you guys think? I guess it will be like dark when we leave, so I don't think we'll be able to like see much out of the window, sadly, which is kind of sad, because like we're gonna, for the first part of the journey, pass through the mountains until we get to like Okayama. Then we're gonna pass along the coast for like Himeji, Kobe, Osaka, Kyoto, and then in the morning we're gonna be up towards Tokyo and stuff. So that's probably gonna be pretty nice. Check it out, guys. It's a full moon tonight. Let's hope like nothing haunted happens on the train, like ghosts on the sleeper train or something. I don't really know. Well, it looks like this train's also leaving now. It's heading for Hamada. I don't really know where that is, but it's probably a cool place. Goodbye, tiny little train. Well, it's basically just me left. So that's pretty cool, I guess. The next train to arrive is the Yakumo 30 bound for Okayama at 18:32. Our train is gonna depart, I think, 20 minutes after that. Also, I just noticed this, which is like the lineup point where you line up for the West Express Ginga, the long distance train, which I think is like another night train here in Japan. Although I think it's like a luxury like train. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look it up. But I would like to ride it like sometime. Anyways, we got some like pretty normal looking vending machines, I guess, with Coca-Cola and stuff. So yeah, and here is the timetable. I wonder if the express I'm taking is on here. Yeah, there it is actually. The Sunrise Izumo bound for Tokyo, it says, at 18:57. Oh, looks like it shows up on the board now. Yeah, 18:57, and it is on this track as I thought. Damn, I'm smart.
番乗り場ご注意ください。2番乗り場には18時57分発寝台特急サンライズ出雲号東京行きが到着です。黄色い点字ブロックの踏まない位置までお下がりください。
2番乗り場に列車が参ります。危ないですから黄色い点字ブロックまでお下がりください。
Okay, so I managed to get a shower card. Also, I think these seats right here is like the twin bunks or something, and I don't know which seat this is. But anyways, I got the single room, which is like the second from the cheapest. It's slightly bigger than the cheapest room. And then there is like the really cheap, which is not even a room, you just lie on like a flat carpet or something. So yeah, so here's the sign for the train. Limited Express Sunrise Izumo on for Tokyo via the Hakubi line. I am in car number 1, so guys, this is what the train looks like if you didn't see it before. Sunrise Express. Right, I have my ticket here, so I'm in car 1, seat 5. I wonder if I get like lower or bottom bunk, guys. Alright guys, seems like it's bottom bunk for me. This is what it looks like. Pretty like simple. I'll show it much more when we right, so compared to the upper compartment, which I went on in another video, this room feels like it has way more like headroom, which kinda makes sense, I guess, because the upper room is like this, you know. But yeah, this is what the room looks like. Basically the same in every car. So yeah, we got this like little table here, got some gown, a pillow and a blanket. Over here you got a clock that shows in the PM time, not like the 1857. You got the radio, you got light switches, got of course the window, which is very low down, like we're basically level to the platform. Got a cloth hanger, and yeah, that's about it, I think. There's the ventilation up there and a smoke detector. So yeah.
サンライズ出雲号をご利用くださいましてありがとうございます。この列車は寝台特急サンライズ出雲号東京行きです。
Alright guys, so this is the stuff I brought from the convenience store. This one I already had. I brought a Coca-Cola bottle. I brought some chips and a melon pan, which got kinda squished, it seems like, in my bag. And I brought this, which is the Sunrise travel set, because it has a towel in it and I need a towel for the shower. It was really cheap actually. I think it was only like 300 to 400 yen, so I would say it's pretty good value considering you get a top towel and a toothbrush, toothpaste, and I think you get this like bag that you can put it on inside. Anyways guys, I'm gonna wait till the conductor comes and checks my ticket, and then I'm probably gonna go take a shower. I have the shower card here in my pocket, as you can see. I'm gonna show you guys how that works. So yeah. Right, it seems like this train has won like some award. So that's pretty cool. showering. It was pretty nice actually. The hard part wasn't the showering, it was like putting on your socks and pants afterwards while the train was moving, which was like extremely difficult. Showering was pretty easy, and the timer was like, I got done in no time because you can like pause it, so it's not that big of an issue. I think 6 minutes is plenty of time, so I'm just gonna leave my stuff in my room, eat some chips, and then I'm gonna explore the train. So guys, I'm gonna go explore the train now a little bit, as you can see. Also you can like pick a code, you just put in 4 numbers and press this one. Like if I do like 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see it's locked. Can't open it. And I put in 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Now you can open it, so it's possible to like open and close it. Anyways, let's start from here because this is the end of the train. So we are on the bottom floor. This is the last room of the train, room 1. And this is where the driver sits. So let's go in the other direction. See if we can see. Yeah, this is what the upper deck still room looked like. You got like the curve, so the ceiling is a bit lower, but still pretty spacious. I think I like this a lot. Right, so this is the area by the doors. Got 2 sinks, with like soap and stuff. That's pretty nice. And like a plug if you have like a shaver or something. So that's pretty cool. And you got this like curtain that you can close if you want some privacy. That's really nice. Then we have the toilet. Let's check out the toilet. And they got like tile floor and stuff in here. Like this up is tile flooring. We got a sink, some toilet paper, very tasty. And of course the toilet flushes like this. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And then we got this like baby holder with this baby in it, like this. So that's pretty cool. We also got this useful instructions on how to use the toilet, in case you don't know, you know. Okay, so we're in car 2 now, so let's check out. As you can see, this is what the bottom floor looks like. I'm gonna try to be a little bit quiet because people might be trying to sleep, although it's still pretty early. It's only 20:36. So yeah, it's the same types of room that I'm in this car. Although over here, this is a different type of room. This is I think this is called the twin room. It's pretty nice, it's like a double bed. Also this room, I think this is the same I have, except since it's like at the end of the car, like this, it's got like full ceiling to bottom ratio, like it's not a double decker. Right here we have the map of this car. This is car number 3. I don't know what row design is in this car actually, but this is the cheapest room, the Solo. Okay, so they are like stacked on top of each other like this, and then there is a room under it's over here. Up here is a room, and then there is a room here, instead of having it on like 2 separate floors, so only the rooms are some separate floors. So that's pretty cool. It's actually more spacious than I thought. So yeah. So guys, this is like the common area or whatever you call it. It's like you can sit here and under the view, which is pretty nice. The shower room is right in that door there, as well as the shower card machine, as you can see, sold out now. So yeah, I think they only sell like 20 or something cards. So yeah, here we go. and stuff. Alright, now we're in car 4. And I think this is the deluxe rooms. Yeah, check this out. They get like, they're pretty big, I think. I don't know if there's any open that we can peek into. Probably not. I heard these rooms get sold out like really quickly. So you need to be really fast when you book them. But like the windows in the hallways as well, that's pretty nice. So yeah. Here is a map of how it looks like. So they're not like on top of each other in the same way, it seems like. Also, they have like their own shower here. If you buy one of these rooms, you get a shower card with your room and can use the shower. That's here. That's pretty nice, I guess. Right in this room we have the doctor's room, as well as a map for the entire train. Looks like this. Right in this car is the nobi seats, which is like the bunk beds. Not gonna film in there because I don't wanna disturb them. Alright, car 6 now, and then there's only one car to go. Up or down? Down. Alright, so this car was just more like same as my car basically. This is car 7, which I also think is like basically the same. But they have one bunk bed thingy. And then it's just like more single rooms. I feel like all the rooms on this train are almost single, which I kind of like because I think it's the best room. Great price, great comfort. And I think this is one of those weird single rooms. You can see like how they are usually like on different floors, but this one is not on a different floor. It costs the same, I think. So yeah. And then here is the driver's room. Although in Okayama, we couple together to another train, and then you can actually pass through here to go to the next one. I mean guys, this train is kinda like spooky. I don't know. The full moon and stuff, it's giving me spooky vibes. Also it's kinda giving me like IKEA vibe with all this like wood. So it's like IKEA ghosts and stuff maybe. Alright guys, so we have stopped here at Iwami station because there is another train that's gonna pass us, I think. I think most of this line we're on right now is like a single track line. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, it's the Yakumo. Damn. I did another video when I rode this train. It's actually really nice, so if you wanna check that out, feel free to do so. But anyways, as I was saying, most of this line is single track, so trains have to like stop at the stations and like pass each other that way in order to like not crash into each other and stuff. So sometimes you like stop at these like stations in the middle of nowhere, but you don't like actually get off and stuff. Oh. And we're moving again. Goodbye Yakumo. Guys, we're soon arriving in Nimi, which is basically just this like town in the middle of the mountains. Although it's like an interchange between like a bunch of like smaller lines in the mountains, so I guess that's why they stopped there. Also this line here, I don't know if you can see it. This is the Geibi line, I think it's, yeah, the Geibi line. I went on this a couple of days ago and it's one of the like least used railway lines in all of Japan, I think. So guys, you probably can't like see anything. I'm pointing the camera out the window right now. Oh, a station. Oh, not a station. Yeah, it's completely black. But for me, it's like this is the room. I have the lights turned off in the room right now. For me, I've been sitting here for a while and my eyes have adjusted. And I can like actually like see outside, especially because there is like the full moon. Like I can actually see pretty well outside. So it's pretty nice to just like sit here and watch the scenery go by, even though the camera can't sadly pick it up because it's a bit too dark for that. Alright guys, so we're arriving in Nemi right now. We're gonna stop here for like a minute or two, they said. So I'm gonna go take a quick little peek. Oh yeah, you can't exit from this side. So I'm gonna go the other way. Alright, so this is Nemi station. Alright, so it seems like there's 4 minutes left. Right, okay, so this is what Nemi looks like. It's basically a small little town. We're stopping here for 4 minutes, so I'm stepping out to get some fresh air. Right, here's my room, guys. So this is the platform for Okayama, and this is for Yonago, where we came from. Or we came from Izumoshi, but in that direction. If you go down here, you can change to the Geibi line, which I have already made a video about. I think I already uploaded it. I don't know if I've recorded it at least. It seems like there's a train coming on track 6. It's another Yakumo. This must be like the last train of the day, probably, towards Izumo. So we're probably just waiting for that train to arrive so we can go on the lines. It's also bound for Izumoshi, or I mean like the last one, we're not bound for Izumo. Right, sounds like we're departing. Anyways, that was pretty nice to get some fresh air. Let's get back to my room, now I have some chips I need to eat. Alright guys, so we stopped here at Brashki station. As you can see, I think that's pretty funny is that like, since we're on the bottom floor, we're basically like at the same height as the platform. So that's pretty cool, I think. So guys, the next station is going to be Okayama, which is where this train and the other Sunrise sleeper train is going to connect to each other, which is called the Sunrise Izumo, and this is the Sunrise Izumo. Right, so we're arriving in Okayama right now. We're gonna connect to the other Sunrise train, which is already at the platform. So this train is gonna go from being a 7-car train now to 14. Alright guys, before Okayama I decided I'm gonna brush my teeth because I'm getting a bit tired. So yeah, also I really like that they have this curtain here. Although this air vent is like blowing really strong on me. But yeah, all the ghosts of the train can see me at least. Right, so this is Okayama, as you can see. I don't know how long we're gonna stop here, but let's just enjoy the goofy music for now. Alright, now we're leaving Okayama. As you can see. we are arriving in Tokyo at 8 minutes past 7 tomorrow. But I'm gonna try to wake up probably around here, 5:45 in Atami, because the views on that part of the line are pretty good, especially if you're on this side of the train that I'm on. You can see the ocean really nicely. So I'm probably gonna go to sleep now. So yeah. Well guys, it's time to go to bed now. Good night. Good morning guys. We are somewhere outside of Shizuoka in Japan. Yeah, we just left Shizuoka like a few minutes ago. Anyways, the driver or the conductor made an announcement like a few minutes ago, and apparently we're like over 100 minutes late or something. So we will be arriving in Atami soon, over 100 minutes late. So that's pretty funny, I guess. Also, they're like offering for people who wanna get into Tokyo on time. They're just telling them to, like, in Atami, just go to the bullet train and get the next bullet train. We will take care of it or something. So that's pretty nice of them, I guess. Oh, a platform. Alright guys, so we exited a tunnel. I think it's the tunnel that goes between, like, whatever that city is called in Atami. And we can see our first Tokyo commuter train. And here is Atami City. Very nice. But you can see the ocean over there. If I were on the upper deck, you would have been able to see better, I think.
到着をいたします。お乗り換えのお客様はお忘れ物なさいませんようご注意ください。熱海駅からは新幹線にご利用いただけます。ご注意ください。列車遅れましてご迷惑をおかけいたしますことを申し上げます。約1時間ほど遅れて到着をいたします。熱海に到着です。
It feels kinda strange to just like be in the height of people's feet as we like exit the station. Probably gonna be like way more feet when we enter like the Tokyo area, because it's basically like a rush hour right now, so we're gonna see like hundreds of feet, I think. Not that I have like a thing for feet or anything, but just, yeah, you know, because we're like on the lower floor, you know. Yeah. I wonder what temperature it is outside. So guys, it looks like it's right now 23 degrees outside, but it's actually gonna become like 31 later today, which is quite brutal. Although it seems like the other days of the weeks it's gonna be pretty nice here in Tokyo. Although, what is this? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's turning up and heading straight for Tokyo. Well, that'll be fun, I guess. Alright guys, so we're slowing down now. We're just outside of Odawara station. I guess they're like trying to slot us in as well as they can on the Tokaido line that goes into Tokyo, because it's rush hour, so I assume the entire line is like completely packed with trains right now. Here we come like over an hour late, and they're like, hey, can we get a spot? So they're probably like struggling a little, which I can understand. But yeah, I think a lot of people got off at Atami and took the bullet train instead, which is kind of smart of them, I guess. but I'm staying on this train, as you can see, because I wanna take this all the way to Tokyo. Alright, we're pulling into Odawara now. Let's see how crowded it is. I don't think we stop here. I think the next station we stop at is Yokohama and then Tokyo. There's not that many people. I guess Odawara is still pretty far from like central Tokyo, so also I would definitely say that the upper floor is way better. It has got way better like views and stuff. Like from here you can't literally see anything because you got all these fences in the way, like this one. If you are on the upper floor you can like look over it, but you can't really do that from down here. Also I looked it up and it seems like when you reserve a room, I just put like a random room because I didn't think it cared and there wasn't that many left, but the room number actually like cares about what room you get, and put on screen right now like what numbers mean what, so that you know when you reserve online. So yeah. Alright, so we're in Fujisawa now, I think, and it's starting to get a little bit more crowded on the platforms. Alright, and now we're passing Fujisawa. I thought the station before was Fujisawa, but turns out that this one is. And there seems to be quite a lot more people outside right now. As you could see, guys, the train is way longer than it was when we boarded. So they attached in Okayama the 7 more cars at the front. Alright guys, so we're arriving in Yokohama right now, which I think is like one of the busier train stations in Japan. So let's see how many people there are. Seems like there is at least quite a lot of people. Alright guys, we're leaving Yokohama. The next station is Tokyo, which is where I'll get off. Check it out, guys, it's a race. Although it seems like they are winning. And they are definitely winning. So guys, now that we crossed that river, as you can see, the Tama River, we're officially in Ota City. Which means we are, I think Ota City is part of Tokyo. So we're basically in Tokyo right now. Alright guys, so we're soon gonna be passing through Shinagawa, which is this station right here. And this is like the last super big station before we go all the way up here to Tokyo station. We're not stopping at Shinagawa, I think, but it's still like a really big station, so maybe there's like a lot of people this week we can see there, or I mean people, yes. Also the current time is 18:17. We were supposed to arrive I think at 7:08, so we're 1 hour and like 90 minutes late. Alright guys, here's Shinagawa station. As you can see, there's not any people, as I can see. It's basically completely empty. I guess maybe there are not any trains from these platforms right now. Alright guys, so after Shinagawa we're basically just gonna pass through like office districts. So there's just gonna be a bunch of like skyscrapers and stuff up ahead, as you can see. And then we're arriving in Tokyo, which is like in that like huge like skyscraper place with a bunch of skyscrapers.
中央線上野東京ライン総武快速線京葉線と地下鉄丸の内線はお乗り換えです。お降りの際は車内にお忘れ物のないようお手回り品にご注意ください。サンライズ瀬戸号およびサンライズ出雲号をご利用くださいましてありがとうございました。Seoul Rapid, Keio, and Tokyo Metro Marunouchi lines. Please be careful not to leave anything behind.
Anyways guys, we're approaching Tokyo Station right now, so I'm gonna get ready to get off. So I'll see you when I get off the train.
8番線から回送列車それと参りましょう。
We made it to Tokyo Station, as you can see. So the ride was pretty nice, I slept pretty well, and I also showered very cleanly. So yeah, I guess that's about it. It was a very nice ride. I'll give it like a 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. Snacks were also good, even though they don't really have anything to do with the train. So yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching as usual. And bye bye, I guess. I'm gonna go eat some like freshly cut grass out of this bag right now. So yeah, bye bye.